Hello, I'm Lewis.
And I'm Jack Black.
And welcome back to the Waffle Bros podcast, episode 2. Um, First and foremost, I just want to say a big thank you to me and Zeke. Want to say a big thank you to all of you guys. The first episode did really well. Views went up like really quickly within the first few days of it being out.
For a podcast, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and even on Spotify as well. Comments, likes, even the TikTok page blew up as well. So thank you so much for the support on that first video. And the first episode of the podcast. We also uploaded a Q&A, public Q&A, the other day, which also did really well and also blew up on TikTok.
Mostly on TikTok. Which was a trailer of the main actual video.
Yeah, it was like a little preview, shortened preview of the actual episode. So we got like 2K views in like an hour. It was insane.
Oh.
But we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. As you can see, we've got the logo in the back now.
We're upgrading, boy.
This was actually meant to be in the first episode, but I forgot to bring them. So,
but yes, good though. Like it makes our podcast look better now.
Yeah, it does look really good. As I'm looking on the little preview screen over there. So, how are you? First and foremost.
I'm all right. What I just noticed is that I'm wearing silver on top, and then black on bottom, and then you're wearing black on top, and then silver on bottom.
Yeah, I've got grey jeans on and a black hoodie.
So that just makes our set a lot better.
Yeah. But now we got to do that every episode, maybe.
Well, I probably have to.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
I've been looking back at that video. I don't know how people feel about it, the red flags video, but I kind of hate it.
You don't like it?
Yeah.
Public videos.
I mean, it's not that public. It's not that I hate public videos. I just don't like that video that we did.
Fair.
Because there's so much that we could have done that was like better.
Yeah, as I said, it was our first try. It is quite difficult for people to like approach us and talk about. Like, I thought it was quite easy, especially the fact that we went on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And to busy places like Camden and Leicester
Square. Because here's the thing. The original plan that I had was that we were going to ask people one question during the day and then during the night. So, because during the day and the night, people are going to have different responses. During the day, they're going to be a lot more calmer and cooler or whatever. And then during the night, they're going to be a lot more wilder.
Yeah.
So we're going to have like different responses. And that was basically the idea. But when we started filming during the night, it was so like hard to go and like talk to people.
It was. We had to pretend at some points that we were like a news program, and to get people to come over to us and be like, "Oh, can I be in the camera?" and all this stuff. So, and yeah, and even like when we did, there was a couple of people that we went up to that aren't in the video, purely because their responses were just so dead.
They were just shit.
They were crap. Yeah.
They were really shit.
So it is. Yes, I mean it's a lesson learned. It is quite difficult to approach people and get them to be on YouTube videos in public. So if we do it again, if we do,
there has to be a completely different approach.
Yeah.
To how we do the whole thing. The idea I actually had, because we were supposed to film the next day during the day, but the mic wasn't working, apparently.
Yeah, the mic was a bit fuzzy. Even when we was filming in the night, it started raining a little bit towards the end. So
the mic was like very sensitive.
Yeah, so we will work on getting a new mic as well for that sort of stuff, because you can get ones that are,
But I literally had this like whole idea for the next day that I would come in like all red, no suit. It would just be like my red overalls. I was gonna have like a red hat, which was probably gonna be a Mario hat.
Okay.
And then I was gonna come in with red shoes, just all red.
Oh, sick.
And then I was gonna buy a cherry vape that was red.
I never knew that.
And I was just gonna smoke. Yeah, that's what my idea was. And I was thinking of having a sign as well. Write down like red flag. What's your red flag or something? And it was gonna be a sign stuck on like a broom.
Oh yeah, we was. And
I didn't tell him any of this.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
We talked about having a sign, but I didn't tell him it was going to be approved.
Fair. It was just
So I
going to be
thought
like
I'd just
this.
come in surprising.
Fair. Now you
And I
just
thought
turned
that
up in a
would be a
Mario
good
suit.
way to attract certain people. So
Yeah.
I think, that's somewhat the approach we got to do for our next, if we do it again.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Big
shout out.
I had to like drink throughout that video because of how stressful it was.
Yeah, we got a case of, was it ciders or beers or something?
It was beers.
Yeah, to keep us going and try and.
And you were supposed to do the interviews as well.
I know. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know why I didn't.
I don't know why you did either.
I don't know.
Because we were supposed to take.
We were supposed to take turns and do it, separately. But we learn from it. So we will both do it again at some point. I think we need to get a new mic, and just maybe like think about like what we should wear or like hold up to attract people in public as well. So, but big shout out to those lads that we saw in Leicester Square.
Which ones?
The ones, there was so many. The ones at the end of the video.
Oh, those were my favorite ones.
Yeah, they were so good.
They were my favorite ones. That's the energy I wanted for the rest of the video.
They came up to us, it was asking us, they were trying to get our socials and stuff towards the end after we actually filmed and recorded their questions. And then they wanted me to send them the link at the end to the video so they could see like themselves on YouTube. But yeah, that's the sort of reactions that we wanted in it from everyone.
There was also another guy that also came out of nowhere because while we were doing the interviews, another guy came in.
The same group?
Not the same group, like another guy that was doing his YouTube video came completely out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name.
And asking me the same question.
Yeah.
And he came in all red as well.
Oh my god.
Has he put it on thing yet?
He has, yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I'll send it to you. Yeah,
I want to see it now.
Now?
I want to see it now.
Okay, I'll quickly show you now.
Because I haven't seen it yet. I specifically waited for this moment on the podcast to see it.
Where was it now?
I don't know how bad it is.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Today we're going to be interviewing an interviewer, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, wait. What's the red flag in a girl?
If she's into astrology, I fucking hate that.
Okay. What was her body count has to be if you guys don't have to be dating?
I don't fucking know. I haven't dated nobody in ever, so I'm a virgin.
Are you actually?
Yep.
That's a good thing though, because it's hard to find people like you in these days. So what's her body count has to be if you guys are gonna end up marrying or something like that?
I mean, I think, you know what? If she has too much, that gives me a sign like she'll like go for basically anyone. I don't.
What's too much though? You didn't give me a certain number.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, it depends on the age and it depends on
Let's say she's 25 and you're 26, 27.
25, right? And she has how many?
Give me a number, bro.
3.
3.
I'm fucking pissed.
To be honest, he did approach you really abruptly, and you weren't really prepared.
I wasn't prepared, but I waffled so.
Then again, it shows that that's what we do.
Why did I mention I was a virgin?
Yeah, why did you do that?
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, shout out to.
Do you see why I have that condom that's not been used? That's why I have it there. No, that's actually dumb of me. I don't know what.
It happens.
It happens. What happened? I was drinking.
He came out of nowhere though. Just after we interviewed that lady at the end that spoke about
Jesus.
Jesus and stuff. Yeah. If you
And
don't believe in.
he came in all red.
Not
as
Jesus.
Well, man.
Was it Jesus? She said, if you don't believe in God or something
If you
like
don't
that.
believe
She
in
said.
God.
He came out of nowhere. Yo, bro, what's your red flag? And then went from there.
And then went into body counts. I was like, I don't know.
But yeah, for audio listeners, I just showed Zeke. Sorry, for audio listeners, I just showed Zeke the video that the guy that came up to Zeke in Leicester Square approached him and started asking him questions. Big shout out to young fella.
Young fella.
For embarrassing us.
Just hearing young F worries me.
Oh. We're not going to get him.
Someone needs to check up on
Yeah,
him.
we need to check up on him. Definitely that name was definitely inspired by a certain someone that we're not going to talk about on this show.
Yeah.
For certain reasons. But yes, no, it was an experience that day, I think.
I also had other questions for the video.
What was the other questions, just briefly?
Because, like, I think another problem with the video is that it wasn't properly planned or, like, planned long enough, so it kind of was just like an abrupt thing. I mean, we thought about doing it like a week before,
Yeah, but we didn't
like
really plan it like until a few days before.
because I thought it was just like you just go up to people and just ask, "Hey, do you wanna? What's your red flag?"
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
like, I had other questions. There was most boring thing you did this week.
Okay.
Best advice you've been given.
Okay. Because we whittled it down, I think, didn't we, to a few. We like before we left to go out and do it.
Like what was the best ones we had?
Yeah.
And then there was most awkward moment,
All right.
worst dating experience,
That would have
what's
been
your
cool.
turn on,
Oh, God.
and then the one that did make it, but at the very end, what's your first crush?
Celebrity crush or first crush?
But what's your I think I just said what's your celebrity crush. I didn't say first.
Okay, fair.
But then there was also like, what's your opinion on Camden? Because it was supposed to specifically be
Yeah,
in
just Camden. Yeah, and we
but
had
there
to
weren't
go.
enough people.
Yeah, we had to go Leicester Square. There was loads of people in Camden, but I just didn't want to be on camera. So we had to jump on a tube down to Leicester Square, which we went to the open space bit where the Odeon is, and we pretended to like do fake news reports.
To have like, yeah, people look
And
so
then
that
those-
they can be like, hey.
Yeah, and then we had those Italian guys that came up to us talking about the blue hair.
That one offended me
Why?
because
Anime.
I love blue hair.
Yeah, and he liked anime as well, which didn't make any sense.
You know how many women in anime have blue hair, red hair, green hair,
Yeah,
any kind of hair?
it's normal. Not even anime, just like anyone. I like coloured hair.
I don't care color hair.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter about
There
hair.
used to be a time where I only cared about blondes. I wanted only blondes. But now I don't care.
Fair.
That being said, actually, what is your red flag?
My red flag. Because you got asked by the fella guy. My red flag.
I actually do have a proper different red flag, which is more planned now.
Okay.
But what's your red flag?
My red flag. Not really thought about it, to be honest. Wasn't planning to get asked. My red flag. Just sort of sort of basic simple stuff. If she's not loyal.
That's a good one.
That guy with the glasses in the video at the end. He said that. Ariana Grande dude. He said that she's not loyal if she sleeps around. That sort of stuff.
What's the body count that will allow you to sleep with them?
Yeah.
I don't. Why did he come up with that?
Because he's a fucking donut. That's why.
Why did he say that? I don't know.
Why? So wait, hold on. What's the question?
That still bugged me. What I asked or he asked?
No, what the body count is?
Yeah. What's the
Like the minimum.
what's the limit?
Oh, and after that, if she's got after that number, I'm not sleeping with her.
Yeah.
It does depend on age.
It does. If she's 18 and she
Yeah.
has 5.
If she's 18 and she's got more than 0, then I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that I would question it.
Let's say, for example, someone my age. I'm 25 next week, by the way. 25.
You're gonna make me feel old.
You're 25 this year as well.
We're gonna turn 5. We're gonna turn 30.
We're gonna turn 5.
In about 5 years. We're gonna be 30.
Yeah, it's getting scary. But no, if a girl was 25 years old, her body count would have to be maximum, I would say, 10.
10.
10. Because you can sleep with multiple people in 1 year. 10, maybe.
If you're a whore, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But then
there's
again,
plenty
she's
of
got the ages of 18 and 25 to sleep with 10 people.
I think that's probably with me. I wouldn't. I
If
don't
she
know,
was your age.
because I don't really think. I think you know what it is. If it's like too crazy for me, then I probably would say no. But like, I don't really think about body count unless it's like a massive problem.
Right, okay.
So that's probably why I struggled with the question. Also, I am a virgin, so I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Fair. I mean, he shouldn't have really approached you, that guy, about that question.
No, I mean,
But that's how they do it.
fair
That's how they
enough.
get the people's attention. They go up to them and just
I'm not even mad at him. I'm
Yeah.
mad at myself
yeah.
with how I responded.
Yeah, but you weren't prepared, so it's not your fault.
I
really.
do have a better red flag. I have two actually.
Okay.
When they play hard to get,
Yeah, that's irritating.
I hate that.
That's just playing
That
games.
stresses me out. It's like either you like me or you don't.
Yeah, and don't make it a game. Just be clear, and you know.
I'm not in the mood to play fucking
Yeah.
tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
I'm here to have you. I want you. If you don't want me, I'll
Let
go.
me know. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying.
If I say, hey, I'd like to be with you, it's like tic-tac-toe. No.
No. It's
How about you know what? How about we play hide and seek? You seek, I run. You hide. I'm not gonna find you. I'm gonna run away.
fair enough. But yeah, no. So that guy. I mean, again, like when we was also approaching people, we was asking them first if they wanted to be in our video, not running up to them like fella did, and you know what I mean. Which is
You know what? But we were filming.
we
He
were
knew
filming.
He knew we were filming.
Yeah.
So it would have been weird for me to be if he come up to us, he'd be like, "Excuse me," and I'd be like, "No, you can't film me." That would be weird.
Yeah. You have
We're
to. You just
filming, but
gotta
we
get on
can't
with
let
it.
them film us.
You just got to roll with it.
Yeah.
Get on with it.
You just like improv,
Yeah.
just like that.
Yeah. I mean, another thing that annoyed me about that day as well, which we'll see in the video, at the beginning, the first dude we get in Camden, the only dude we get in Camden that's in the video, the guy that talks about the dogs on social media. When we're doing his interview, 2 donuts walk past the camera and then afterwards wave their hand and say, "Oh, sorry, guys, but you've already walked past the camera, so you're not sorry, are you?" We had that a lot. Even in Leicester Square, we had that a lot. People walking in between the camera and us.
People will walk in front of the camera and be like, "Hmm?"
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, like, even in Camden, when you did the intro, there was a dude in the background that did the little, I don't know if you remember that. That was funny. But
The best people were the last.
yeah, the
people
lads,
we
group of
had
lads
in
at the end.
video.
Yeah,
Besides the woman that if you don't believe in God, you're a red flag.
yeah,
The other guys were my favorite ones.
yeah.
But this game is called Would You Rather.
Okay, so it's simple.
It's just the most simplest game. Would you rather?
Okay.
So I thought I went on an app. I just went on an app for the questions, and then I also have some of my favorite questions that I want to ask.
Okay. Bear in mind, I have no idea what he's going to say. I'm sort of. I told him to surprise me, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay, this is a very weird one.
Wait, where did you get these from?
I got it from an app,
Okay.
but I went through some of it, and then I screenshot some of my favorite ones. So I'm going through the ones that's on the app now, and then I'm gonna go through the screenshots.
Okay.
Would you rather lose an eye or walk on all fours for 1 year?
This is for both of us.
Yeah.
Lose an eye.
I'm asking you.
So lose an eye.
You lose one eye, or you have to walk on all fours for a year.
Lose an eye.
Nick Fury.
Yeah, I'd lose an eye.
Mad.
God knows, living in London, God knows what you are going to pick up in 365 days of walking on all fours. Your hands and knees are going to be sore. Never.
There are some people that are used to walking on all fours. Furries.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's really
People on
weird
TikToks that I've seen walking like wolves.
in animal
or thinking
costumes.
that they're wolves.
Yeah, like and also I feel like that's a kink as well. Like people see it as like a kinky sort of.
There's also an
fetish.
online girl that pretends to be a dog.
Oh my god. What about you? What do you do? Eye patch.
Yeah, I'm going eye
Okay,
patch.
fair enough.
I
But
mean,
eye patch is for life. It's not for 1 year.
you almost lost an eye.
I did. Oh yes, very good start to another.
Tell me
topic.
about that. I was there, but what
Okay,
happened?
okay. So, we were out. It was around the time of the pub gardens opening, just after the second lockdown, 2021, and the Pineapple. Shout out to Pineapple. In Kentish Town, we went there for a few drinks in the pub garden, and when we left, we were Not really drunk.
We were drunk.
We were drunk. We weren't fucked. I weren't. Well, I can't remember. I was
You
actually.
eventually got fucked.
If I can't remember,
Pause.
that means I was. That means I was. I must have been fucked.
I don't even know what happened though, because I think I looked away and then I just saw you laying down near the pole thing, and then we had to go hospital.
Yeah. So we left the pub after our. I think it had closed anyway. And a bit further up from the pub, there's a hill that goes up, and there's those little small lampposts with the little boxes at the bottom. And we were messing about, right, like drunk, running up and down the hill. And I was chasing after and I had tripped over fuck all. I don't know what I tripped over, my foot, I don't know. And I had cut my eyebrow, this one, on the corner of the box. At the bottom of the lamppost, right in the corner, and it had cut right open. And bear in mind,
in the bottom.
yeah, I didn't even realise that it had cut my face open. I got up, and you guys were like to me, Lewis, you know your face has a hole in it. I was like, oh shit.
What happened?
Yeah, yeah. I was like, what? There's blood all on my hands. And essentially, the scar went from just above my eyebrow all the way to under my eyebrow. It was a lot of blood. I had damaged where the nerve had opened. I put it on social media, and people thought it was like makeup for like a film or something. It wasn't real. I said, no, this is real. Like, I'm in hospital right now.
It was a fan film for the prequel Spider-Man. Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
No, I was going to say Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah, Anakin.
Yeah.
And then that whole week, obviously, I had off work. And I remember sending you guys videos in the group chat of just me, like, pretending to be a Sith. I had a big plaster over my eye. I had a black eye for like 2 weeks. But yeah, so that's why I'd lose an eye instead of walking on all fours. But yeah, I hate that lamppost. The whole summer after that, every time we walked past that pub, we just beat the crap out of that lamppost.
We need to have like a protest or riot over that.
That one post. There's
we
about
don't even
5
know
of them.
which one it is, actually.
There's about 5 of them. I think we beat one up every time we went back to that pub, just to make sure. Like, as it was all these boys, each one it was like a little gang, and we just beat one up each time we went there, just to make sure it was that one. So
this is what boys do.
Beat up lampposts and headbutt
So
them.
if you girls are thinking that we're cheating on you,
We're not.
We're not.
We're not.
We're beating up
Lampposts for cutting my
drunk.
face open. What's the next one?
Anyway, thanks for that story.
I forgot about that.
Okay. Be famous or be the best friend of someone famous?
Okay. I would say there's a reason why. I would say be a friend of someone famous.
That's like the easiest way to get famous.
Yeah. The only reason why, as well, that's also why, but also because I don't really know what I'll be famous for. I like being the guy behind the camera, or like editing or doing work for that person.
You could be that famous person. What's his name? Con for the Sidemen.
Yeah, and
People
as an
know him.
add-on, yeah, and George for the Beta Squad.
Yeah.
He's the editor as well. So, and as an add-on, obviously later on down the line, if I do get known from it, that would be why I'd pick. You know, because I'd be friends with them. I wouldn't go straight to being famous because I don't really know what I'd be famous for personally. Anyway.
But like also, if you were famous, knowing that person, people would come up to you and be like, "Oh, you're that guy's friend."
Yeah. So,
I did that once actually to someone, and I felt bad right after.
Who was it that you met?
It was, you know what's bad? I actually can't even remember the guy's name.
Oh my God.
But I remember who he was friends with. I don't know if they're friends now. I'm not even going to say their name.
Oh God.
But like, I felt...
YouTuber, celebrity? Or?
It was a YouTuber.
Okay.
And I said, "Oh, you're that guy's friend." I don't know why I said it. I just got excited seeing him. But I didn't even remember his name. I swear I knew his name, but I forgot about it. It's so bad. I'm not even going to say his name.
Fair enough.
I'm not even going to say his name. But I think I'd rather be famous because I don't want to be... I don't think I want to be in that position where I'd be known because I know someone.
I suppose if you're famous, depending on what you're famous for, you'd also get a little bit more security, I suppose, if you're famous. You know, you'd be like more private life.
Yeah, it depends where you live.
Yeah, it depends where you live, depends what you do.
It depends how much money you spend.
Yeah.
What
it depends how sort of public you want to be, really, as well.
Because if I was ever like famous, well, famous and rich are different to me.
Oh no, yeah.
They're two different things.
You
to
can
me.
be famous for being rich.
There are many famous people
Yeah.
that have been poor, that
Yeah.
barely made any
Started
money.
off poor and got famous and then made some money.
But like, if I was rich though, I would not spend money on like chains.
No.
I don't drive at all, so I
wouldn't get a
wouldn't
car.
drive a Bugatti or Lambos.
Bugatti. Yeah.
Bugatti.
No,
How does he?
it's Andrew.
It's Bugatti.
I say it's things Bugatti,
It's probably Bugatti.
but
I've been saying Bugatti.
but Andrew says Bugatti
Bugatti.
because he sounds like a farmer.
I don't know how to do
his accent's a bit weird.
because he's born in England, but it's like he wants to be American, but he's like
He's got an American accent,
he's
but he
stuck
changes his
between the
mind,
two.
and he also looks a little bit like a Tic Tac.
No,
Callum's Corner.
wait. There was a video I saw
Okay.
of someone like stitching that video, and she's like, "You look like the Pringles man if he took steroids."
Oh my god. Oh yeah, he does. It's like his face is stretched that way instead of that way. Yeah, he does. And if you whack a moustache on him in a bow tie, it's basically the Pringles man.
Exactly.
Live action.
But he has a very weird accent.
Yeah.
As well.
Nice.
Speaking of accents,
Okay. Ooh.
speak 6 languages fluently, or eat endlessly without becoming fat.
Eat endlessly without becoming fat.
Do you know how cool I would be if I spoke 6 languages?
Yes.
Spanish,
20 times more attractive. In anyone, you know. Oh, you can pick the
Italian.
languages.
Yeah, you speak
Ooh.
languages fluently.
But you can pick them.
But yeah, you could pick any. Pick any. I'm picking Spanish,
I'm conflicted.
Italian, French. We'll throw French there. I want to be Russian.
Like you're just gonna be born Russian. Yeah. Because you can learn it and not be Russian, but yeah.
And Japan.
Japanese.
That's
Okay.
what I meant to say. Because I sound so cool in Japanese.
Yeah, I'm thinking to change mine, to be honest, because I do love food.
Oh, 6. I named 5.
Oh, you got
German.
German, why not? Throw that in there. No, I love food. You know, I'd love to eat and not get fat.
Yeah.
But, however, that's just being lazy, do you know what I mean? I got to go to, if I want to work on my weight, I can go to the gym and have 6 languages to talk at the same time.
But like, do you know how cool also be? You eat anything and you never get fat.
Yeah.
You can eat 20 McDonald's a day, not a bulge.
You might get a heart attack. Or like
It didn't
diabetes.
say that. You could actually die.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
So I'll probably just go with the
I'll
6
go for the
languages.
6 languages. My languages will probably go for Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, Japanese, Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, Japanese. Greek
Okay.
and Turkish.
My mom's part Greek.
Is she? Can she speak Greek?
No,
No,
neither could I.
fair enough. I'm part Portuguese, and I can't speak Portuguese.
I didn't even pick Greek or any of my other.
Oh, you did? Yeah, you just picked something else. I said I want to be Russian.
No, I want to be Russian. I want to be Japanese.
Let's go up to his mum and be like, "Mum, I want to be Russian." And she can't do anything. What's the next question?
Would you rather?
Oh.
This might be a deep one. Find true love, or win $1 million.
This is difficult.
Would you rather?
Because love, this is going to get deep now.
Would you rather be with the one person that you love so much?
And you're meant to be with for the rest of your life.
You're meant to be with, like, everything about her is, I mean, there's no such thing as perfect, but to you, perfect. Everything. Not even just the looks, the personality, everything. Or win $1 million
Pounds.
and sleep with a bunch of women with that money.
As an add-on.
As an add-on. So you still get women.
I would say it's hard because love is a mad thing to think about. Love's different for everyone. But then again, if you rush it, I mean, I'm not talking from experience. I can give you. I don't have a clue what love is about, to be honest. But if you rush love,
I can't. I'm a virgin.
yeah. If you rush love, it's if you rush anything really, even friendships or you know.
Then those never go well.
So
I've
if you was to
always,
just
like,
get
stuck to
given,
that.
by God the one true love that you're meant to be with, out of nowhere, not prepared.
I think
How do
like
you know it's going to work out? But you know it's going to work because you still love your life.
well, I think like because people like always go in too fast, I think that's just basically the new norm. Like you meet someone, you date them straight away, you sleep with them, it's always quick, quick, quick.
Yeah.
People having babies 3 months after they met him. Like that's basically the norm.
Yeah.
To me, it's like you can meet whoever, but you need to take your time.
Yeah, and more time nowadays. If you meet someone, and rush it, and rush things, rush the process of it all. If you're very lucky, it will go well. More time, it doesn't.
I think I also went on a date a year ago, and I didn't feel like she was the person for me.
Yeah,
But we're still friends now.
that's good.
We are still friends. We still
That's
contact.
good. That's good. Yeah, I
I
mean,
think it was a date. I don't know what she would say,
okay.
but
At least you're
we
friends.
still,
Do you know what I
we're
mean?
still talking. So
So I'll probably go for the money, to be honest. But I would not spend it on women that have that amount of money. No.
Well, I would say true love
You would.
because if anything, finding true love would basically be me winning $1 million. She'd be my $1 million.
Wow. Quote that, someone. She would be my no.
My true love will be my $1 million.
We'll find a way to quote it out, but like quote it as a thing. That's sick. That's deep. That's deep. What would you do if you had £1 million
I'd just go to the strip club.
with £1 million?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't actually do that. I wouldn't do
You'd
that.
be there for fucking ages, unless there's
I'll
some
be there all,
cheap bitch there.
I'll
That's
be
like,
there all day.
yeah.
Nah, I don't know what I would do.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know
I
how
think
these
I
people
would-
have all this money.
I think I would have to make, if I had that money,
Yeah.
I would probably, if it was like, if I had if I was given $1 million, I can't make more. I have to use it wisely. I can't like spend it on crazy. I could go to the strip club and spend about 2K, but with the other money, I probably should have to think of some other things to do or make it wise. If it's a thing where I keep making $1 million, then I will stay at that strip club for a week.
A week.
I'll live there.
I would probably.
You know what? Oh, I'd also go Disneyland.
Yeah, I would love to.
I've
I was
never
about to
been
say that.
Disneyland.
Never same. If I had £1 million, I would probably Disneyland. I'll give a bit of it to charity. And just like splash out on.
Loser.
Huh?
Huh?
What did you say?
What? Anyway.
Next question. Yeah, let's move on from that.
Never having to sleep or never get tired when running. I know exactly what I'm picking.
For the second one.
I would
The running one.
run for as long as I can.
Yeah.
Not get tired. I wouldn't be faster, but I think the fact that I wouldn't get tired, I'd eventually become faster because I'd get used to running.
Stamina picks up.
Like more stamina. I would never use a bus again or a train. I could just run there.
Yeah.
I'm like Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
I just keep running.
Fast Gump. Yeah.
That is to sleep.
Yeah.
Never sleep.
Never sleep again. You're dead anyway. Because that scientifically that's not healthy. You need to sleep.
I mean, neither is like running or not getting tired. But like, I think it's like never having to sleep so that you're never tired. Like, you never feel the need to sleep.
No, I'm picking running. I love sleeping. Even if I'm not tired, I'll go sleep. Even if I fall asleep. No, if I'm not tired and I just choose to fall asleep, like go to sleep. Even if I've got nothing to do the next day, I wake up, I'm like, I needed that. I'm glad I did. So in reality, I was tired. I just didn't know I was.
I think in losing, what's it? Never getting tired when running. That would mean like not being able to lose your energy.
Yes. So you just keep going. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, shit.
Yeah, but there we go. Have a hairstyle from the 80s or dress like in the 80s? Would you rather dress?
Dress.
I would
I
just
mean-
have like an afro. I'd, I would dress. I think
Same,
I'm
yeah.
more dress. I don't want to have big afro hair. I
But
used to have a big afro when I was younger.
Are they saying like dress and or have hairstyle in the 80s, but nowadays, or you go back to the 80s?
You have it now,
Oh, yeah, then dress. Yeah, I'll dress. 80s.
and I'd feel cool wearing
Yeah,
it.
you'll be unique. You fit in this world. You will definitely fit in.
People call me Unk. I'd be like,
So
shut
I'm
up.
25, bitch.
5 years from 30.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Go on.
Never. Ooh, okay. Never have any embarrassing moments again,
Oh God.
or earn £100 each embarrassing moment. For a split second, I was thinking never have any embarrassing moments.
£100 for each. That's like going viral online, basically. If you pick the £100 one.
The amount of embarrassing, if I had a dime for every embarrassing moment I have ever had, this podcast would be a lot more expensive.
Shout out, young fella. Yeah. Oh, making us
We wouldn't
money.
be in this studio. We
Making
would have
Zeke
our
money.
own studio.
Zeke will go to Leicester Square and stand there and be like, "Ask me a fucking question now." Where's young fella? No. I'd probably do.
Elon Musk will shake in his boots.
Yeah, £100 per embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
I'd purposely embarrass myself.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
But what would it mean though? Because like, here's the
You
thing.
go viral online, definitely.
Because if you were to purposely embarrass yourself, would that count? Because like you're intentionally doing it, therefore it doesn't feel embarrassing.
Yeah, you know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. So like, because I have done some things that I'm aware is embarrassing, and I don't feel embarrassed for it. But then there's other things that I've done that I didn't like, or I felt embarrassed by it.
Right.
Like, they're both different things. But I would most 100% earn money.
Yeah, definitely.
£100
Definitely.
each time I have an embarrassing moment.
Even if they weren't like forced.
So I will literally I'll talk to women.
No.
That way,
Yeah.
the amount of money I get rejected, but I got the money.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'd probably pick the money as well.
Now, this is a DC question.
As in comics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you rather be Batman or Superman?
I'm a Batman.
Why?
It's just cooler.
What
He's
about
got
Superman?
gadgets. Superman's just basic. I feel like Superman
But
was.
he can fly.
He can fly. But he's just a basic superhero. He's got the tight suit, the logo on the chest, the cape, and he flies.
Batman has a logo.
And he does
Batman has a cape.
And he does, but Batman doesn't. Batman's got gadgets, mask. Like he's in the dark. He's mysterious.
But why would you need that when you got super strength? You can breathe
Does
ice.
Batman have super strength?
No, he has no powers.
Okay, not really.
His only superpower is that he's rich. Superman has super strength. He can fly, shoot lasers out of his eyes. But I would pick Batman.
I'll pick
'cause it
Batman.
feels cooler.
I'll pick Batman as well.
Despite all Superman's powers, I would pick.
Yeah, definitely.
Batman.
Batman's better. But we are still going to go and see Superman in July.
Just a quick one. Would
Okay.
you rather be tatted or pierced?
Tatted.
Next
No holes
question.
going in my body. Oh, that sounded weird.
Huh?
No holes are going in my body. I meant to say. That sounded weird.
Nah, I would not.
What would you do?
Why would you put piercings though?
Yeah, exactly.
The one okay, the earrings I understand. The nose, the mouth, I don't get.
The tongue. People have that bit, the eyebrow bit. I was about to say stapled.
The worst one,
Pierced.
the worst one is like the worst one for me is this.
Yeah.
Because I saw a video where someone took it out.
Oh,
Someone put like a little spaghetti thing in there.
the hoop.
sucked through that little hole.
Gone. Swallowed.
Yeah,
See, that's death.
just.
It's how you're not dying.
I don't think that's
it's just a bit
healthy.
of pain. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Would you rather live your whole life with braces or live your whole life with a gap?
Braces.
Why?
Because every time I speak, if I have a gap in my teeth, you're just going to be whistling.
How the fuck do you think I feel, Lewis?
Oh my God, you got a gap in your teeth. How have I not noticed this?
I've had a gap teeth for years.
I've not noticed
And you
this.
want to know something else?
What?
That wasn't actually a real question. I made that up. I made that up.
What would you do? Braces?
No, I would just stick with this.
Stick with this, okay.
There was a time
It depends, because
mm,
it depends on how big the gap is. I mean, when I was very young and I lost my two front teeth. That's a song, I swear.
I mean,
I don't know. Anyway, when I was young and lost my two front teeth, it was just all the time. But obviously, you don't, mate.
I don't have a lisp.
Okay.
I speak completely fine. Like, here's the thing. Like, my teeth just like there was supposed to be like a teeth around here, but it just stopped growing and some like grew. Like, it's messed up, but I've lived with it for so long that I feel proud of it. There was a time I was going to have braces,
Right.
but I never ended up getting braces.
Didn't you want them, or you just didn't?
I didn't want. It's not that because I didn't want them, I didn't get them. I was told to brush my teeth, and if I didn't brush my teeth, I would.
Oh, okay, fair. You had to make a choice.
Okay, would you rather listen to a movie or watch a movie without sound? Would you rather be deaf or would you rather be blind?
In general, or the movie question?
It's more movie question.
I mean, regardless, you're deaf or blind, even in that situation. So I would probably pick the deaf or blind.
Would you rather be Daredevil or Echo? One's blind, one's deaf.
Daredevil. I'd rather be blind.
Well, you're not actually Daredevil.
I know. Obviously, I'm not Matt Murdock.
You can't like kind of see.
Yeah. I'm Batman.
I don't know though.
No, I'd probably be blind because I'm interested in, and I'm not saying obviously this is real. Like blind people have the ability to see with their ears.
Like
I know it's not just
that they have like super hearing.
No, but they have to hear with their ears, even if it's not like magnified like in comic books and stuff.
Yeah, at that point they're like more used to it or something like that.
Yeah.
Like they still need to have a stick to walk around.
Yeah, I'd like to specialize, like not specialize, but like get used to the idea of seeing with my ears. I think it'd be quite interesting skill. But then
But I don't know what I would pick though.
But being
deaf, I like listening to music.
Same. I can't. That's another reason why I picked.
If I became deaf, I'd never be able to listen to music unless I was Mozart or Beethoven. Which one? I think it was Mozart that was deaf, but he was able to still make music.
Mozart.
Is
that his name?
Yeah, I think so.
No,
I probably might. No, it's Mozart. I believe it's Mozart.
I would
What
probably
would I pick? I don't even know. That's a hard question for me.
Yeah.
I'd probably.
What would you pick? You got to pick one.
You know what? I don't have to. It's my show.
Fair enough.
It's my
segment.
It's my segment. I don't need to answer it.
Okay. Cool.
Nah. This is the hardest question.
What, the new one or the deaf one?
This one.
Oh, go on.
Watch a movie without sound. I'd watch a movie without sound. So I can see what's going on. I don't need.
But then you'd be deaf.
I don't need.
But that's more specific.
Really.
Yeah. The movie one is.
You can have subtitles.
You can.
You can have subtitles. It's not too bad. Don't shower for a week, or don't brush your teeth for a week.
Ooh. Oh my God! If I embarrass myself on this show, it's £100 for me.
I've done both of these before.
You have. £100 for you.
At the same time, no, gee.
My stomach's giving me hundreds and hundreds of pounds this full episode. Each time it makes a noise, I'm getting £100. So shower for not a week, brush your teeth for not a week. I'd probably go for the. It depends what I'm doing. I would not leave my house if I would pick either of these.
I cannot leave my house without showering.
Yeah.
Brushing my teeth may be one thing.
Can you use
'cause, like,
mouthwash? Does that count?
You can actually.
Yeah,
It
so I'd
doesn't
probably
say
pick
you
that.
can't
I'd probably
wash
pick the
it. It
teeth
just
one.
says you can't brush your teeth.
Yeah, I'll pick
So
the
you
teeth
can
one.
use mouthwash, but it's important to brush.
Mm.
I think I definitely have not brushed my teeth for a week. That's why my teeth are like this. But like showering, I cannot shower more. Like I can't.
I
like,
shower every
not.
day.
I can't not shower more than 2-3 days.
No, I'd do the teeth one. I just have to
Yeah, I
rinse out
wouldn't.
my mouth.
I wouldn't brush my teeth for a week.
Yeah.
Would you rather add a new law of your choice or remove a law of your choice?
Add a new law. And my law.
What would the law be?
Oh, okay. I've got so many different ones. I'll have a think. What about you? What are you gonna pick?
Karens.
Karens.
If you're a Karen.
What happens? You get arrested.
Yeah. If you start running your mouth in a public place because you want your way, cuffs.
Cuff her, yeah. Get her out of
Jail.
there. Yeah. Fair.
That's a life sentence. I swear to God,
That
life
bad?
sentence. It's a life sentence. I've never come across an actual Karen in real life, but
Wow.
I would hate being around somebody that like it would stress. Because those types of people don't give a fuck about no one else.
They don't.
They've lived their entire lives.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's old people as well. They've lived their entire lives without karma. If I put this new law in, jail, prison, Shawshank Redemption, that's what you get.
Shout out to Karen if you're watching this, whoever you are.
Fuck you, Karen,
Yeah.
whoever you are. Not anyone, just to clarify, not anyone named Karen.
Oh, if you act like a Karen.
If you act like one.
Yeah.
We know how they act. I would get those Karens off the street.
Whack him in a van in a cell.
I was about to say they're worse than predators, but no, I'm not even.
Okay, let's move on from that. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna go that far. But I hate. No, Karens need to go.
My new law would probably be to have. Obviously, people work in there will do shifts. Pubs open for 24 hours. 24 hours, 24/7.
They have to be open the entire time.
And then they can have breakfast. If they do food, they can have breakfast. You can have a pint with your breakfast.
It's like a 24-hour shop.
Yep, 24/7.
24-hour pub.
27, 24, 20.
That must exist, the 24-hour pub.
No. There's no law in the UK. The UK anyway. There's no. It's illegal to have a pub open after a certain time. Clubs can stay open until like 6 a.m. I believe. But there's a few hours. I think it's between 6 and 12.
What if it's like a quiet pub, not like a big, like English type of pub?
What do you mean?
Like, what if it was one more like a quiet one?
Yeah.
There were no pub fights. Like, it's more of a quiet environment.
Yeah, wherever.
A 24-hour one.
24-hour pub. We should do that. We should open up one day.
Open up a 24-hour pub.
We'll have to chat to
Whoever
not Boris,
we can.
Prime Minister, whoever it is.
Oh, I'm surprised he hasn't put that up before.
Yeah, 24-hour
Oh,
pub.
he missed his chance.
I might look into that actually.
I don't think he. You know what? I don't think he needs to. I don't think he ever. I heard that.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I don't think he needed to do that because he probably just drinks all day anyway.
Yeah,
He probably
definitely.
drinks during interviews as well.
We are going to have a drink on this show, by the way, at one point in the
At
future.
some point, I was planning it this show, but I was like, nah.
No, we'll give it a bit of time.
There's still nothing in there as well.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Don't open it this time. Just pour it on
No,
yourself.
I think it's actually
£100.
No, I'm not even going to pour it on myself. Have no friends
Oh,
or never be able to use a phone or computer ever. You're never able to use devices, basically. Or lose your friends.
I'll pick that one. Just the computer one.
Yeah.
As much as I love being on my phone and on my computer and editing and watching YouTube and films, Netflix, whatever. No, I can't. You can't beat friendship.
Being
That sounds so.
that's the most cheesy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but you can't. Like, you know.
But the power of friendship.
Yeah, and the thing is also it would keep us outside
Mm.
and not stuck inside. I love being outside, especially in the summer.
As long as we stick together, nothing can stop us.
Yeah, Hampstead Heath. The thumbnail.
No, we fucking won't.
Thumbnail. Thumbnail. Yeah, just being outside more. Hampstead Heath. Primrose. Just being out. You know what I mean? Even if in winter,
I think
we'd find a place to go.
Being on the internet for me has been a burden.
Is it?
I don't like the internet. I've known YouTube for so long. I've been on it. I'm kind of obsessed. It's like an addiction.
The internet's got worse in terms of people.
Definitely gotten worse because people have had like much like I think when it started the internet like from like the 90s I'd say I think it started in the 90s the internet. It was more used to I guess connect and it was made for good things.
Yeah.
Now it's made
the internet is made for educating people, and now it's made when now people are doing
and know things around the world,
twerking on camera on social media for views
and porn, and I mean
porn.
that's I mean some of it is good, but the internet is just a dangerous place sometimes, and it's not healthy.
It's not.
Just go outside.
Yeah.
In fact, don't watch the podcast. At least listen to the podcast.
Listen to it while you're out.
Don't watch this podcast.
Yeah.
Just go outside and listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
In the sun.
On Spotify exclusively. Okay.
Get $3 million or own a Pokemon.
Ooh. I can probably buy a Pokemon for $3 million.
Not you. There's no such thing as Pokemon in real life. You either own a Pokemon or you get 3 million. I could probably get 3 million with a Pokemon. I'd be like Team Rocket.
Yeah.
I'll go to banks. I go with my Charizard. I'll just be budding the whole place.
I'm getting
I'll
Pokemon.
get the money. I'll be famous. I'd be getting more than 3 million. I wouldn't actually do that. That's just criminating myself. But I would own a Pokemon.
I'll do Pokemon as well.
I would actually own a Pokemon.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm trying to think
which
what
one?
Pokemon. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's
like,
so
what
many.
Pokemon. I don't want to pick Pikachu because that's too obvious.
I'm going for Chimchar.
Who?
Chimchar?
Chimchar.
The monkey with the tail, the fire tail. I don't really watch Pokemon like that, so I don't really know the names.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Chimchar?
Is it the purple one?
No, let me have a look. Is his name Chimchar? Chimchi?
Chimchi? I don't know.
Let me have a quick look.
What Pokemon would I go for? I'd go for Squirtle, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Chimchar.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Definitely.
That's a good one.
That was always my favourite one growing up when I did watch it.
I'll go classics, old school.
Squirtle.
I'll go Squirtle.
Yeah, he's cute, he is.
Or, what's that other one? The
plant one.
The fire one. There's another fire one.
The dragon.
No, it's not the dragon. It's what?
Leave a comment below if you know what it is.
You lot know it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna
also leave a comment below. Any of these questions that we've asked today, leave a comment below about what you would want to do in these Would You Rathers as well.
But I'm definitely owning a Pokemon.
Yeah, same. I'm going for that.
All right, we got.
I already got 100 quid per embarrassment moment anyway, so.
We have a last one.
Oh no, this one looks worrying. That's why he's laughing.
This is the perfect one as well. Would you rather last no longer than 5 minutes during sex, or always fart while orgasming?
Where are you finding these questions?
It's an app.
Oh my god.
It's an app. It's the perfect. This was the one I screenshotted as well.
I would probably go with the one.
So like every time you fart. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
If you're listening to this and you're out,
oh yeah,
please put your fucking headphones on right now. Please don't have this on the radio if you're sitting in the park with your friends. Out loud. Whack these headphones on now.
Oh, that was a wet one. Oh, I think I already do that.
Oh my
Every time
God.
I just have an orgasm.
Oh my God, I don't even know if I want to pick that one now.
What happens if you shart? Would that just be climax?
Mess. Nah, fuck that. I'm doing the first one you said. What is it? 5 minutes?
Last no longer than 5 minutes.
Fuck that. I'm not shitting the bed for her.
I'm picking
and
fart.
my pleasure.
I'm picking fart. Every time
Are
I
you?
fart, I have an orgasm.
That's the same sort of question as what noise would your dick make if it got erect, if it was to make a noise? I've been asked that. I was like, lightsaber. Yeah.
My one would be the mushroom. Gling, gling, gling.
Oh, from America. Yeah.
That's my one.
I've seen loads of people say that one because it's bigger, literally.
I see a girl. Gling, gling, gling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully not in public though. It'd be another £100. Yeah, that was fun. I like that. We'll do that again. But like I said earlier, thank you so much for the support in the last month on the channel and also the socials as well. The first episode did really well for us anyway. It was a lot. It was we got a few new subscribers as well, which is good. But yeah, as always, please follow us on TikTok, Instagram, follow us on Spotify if you are listening on Spotify right now. I hope you have your headphones in because that was a madness what just happened. And make sure you like this video, leave a comment about any of the answers that you might have had for those questions, and share the video around because we've realised this month that sharing does make a difference to our status. So, yeah. Thank you very much. See you next.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Oh.
Cut the camera.
Oh.
See you next time, people.
Oh, that was... Oh, I think I shot myself.